Hi, it's a girl, Elizabeth Adeloshide. Two ways can this particular accusation go? Two ways does it deserve answers. Either way, I call this the tug of war, the setting of boundaries, people that you have helped before, that have eaten from you before, that even if it was voluntarily, you gave them of your hard-earned money, your sweat, your life, your time, and then something goes wrong. And I'm sure some of you have experienced that. And they have the guts to say, what have you ever done for me? Or you are selfish. I hate that word, selfish, than I hate the word murderer. That's just me. Maybe because I go out of my way to empty myself out and do the best that I can. And anything that I engage in, I never do half-heartedly. I go the whole way. I have gotten broke for people over and over again. My bank account has been in -0 just trying to help. And of all the people in the world, one of the people that I've helped calls me selfish. It can only go two ways. You can agree that you're selfish, knowing everything that you've ever done for this person. Could be your child, your wife, your friend, your husband, your mother, your father. But they called you selfish when you have given more than even you could have afforded to give. Two ways. It's either you're going to agree that you're selfish and you know you're not, to avoid argument and let them get away with breaking you down again so they can rule you and ruin you. Or you can stand up to them toe to toe. Scream if you have to. Knock on wood if you have to, but speak. Speak your mind to remind them of all that you have done for them. Speak your mind with God as your witness of the yards and the sacrifices that you have made for them. And then walk away. That's how it's going to go. Because if you have ever been good to people and they fail to realize that, they are only trying to empty you out. There's nothing good that's going to come from their Israel. So you got to buckle up. Find that resolution, that resolve within your heart to be twice as strong. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Yes, your mates are buying cars and building homes, but don't feel sorry for yourself, because this is war. Now you have just realized that you're standing with God. And so you need clarity. You need your peace of mind. You need to do the right thing. For yourself, for once in your life, set the boundaries. When you care about people so much, you let them know they mean so much. And they begin, because that's one thing I found out. People want something so bad, they desire and pay for it so bad, and that person or thing becomes theirs, and the next thing they do is they begin to misuse it, abuse it, manipulate it, and hate it. So always have a backup plan. I don't care if you don't have children at all, and your sister's children are the one taking care of you. One day they can go wrong on you, not to talk of your own children. Sometimes the ingratitude just kills you. Your husband, your wives, your family, those that you have, your friends. See, I'm not worried about what they do. What I'm worried about, me not being able to tell them that they're stepping on me, misusing me, demoralizing me. You must be able to speak out what they're doing. No, you don't have to curse. But of course, they usually will go to where it hurts you the most. They go to the little things they know about you, your broken marriage, your dead son, the things that can demoralize you because they want you to fall apart. So Riaz, yes, did my son not die? David died. He was buried. Yes. Am I not a divorcee? Yes. My husband left me. I didn't leave him. He left me. Yes. What else do you have to belittle my life with? Coming from people that you have done something for. You are not going to be upset like that. You are just going to stand firm. And you want what you want. You lay down the boundaries. You're not playing games, no argument, no name calling. If they do, it's on them. It just only will distance them further from you. Let everyone around know that you are strong enough. It's not their wealth, their riches, their potentials that's going to upgrade and uplift your life. You are more than enough. Because I'm a single mother, I'm single this, I'm single that. So what? Do you know how many millions, billions of people exist? If you're truly godly and you're truly good, you will see people that will stand by you. And like I always say, there is no way you will die today in front of this building and the whole community will watch you there, even if they have to pick up the body and bury it in mass grave. It is the people that are living that have the shame. You that are dead, you are gone. It's on them. Let them go worry about it. And then I'm going to go to something I saw on social media. I keep reading comments. And when it comes to just, what's her name, Doris Ogala. I know we're in trouble as Nigerians because most of us have our brains, the frontal, parietal part of the cortex is under our asses. You're saying, why is she coming out now to talk? Why did she not talk before? Are you okay? Do you fight when there is peace? You go hungry when there's food. What kind of a foolish question is that? You see husband and wife fight. Somebody comes and say, he sexually abused me 5 years ago. Somebody like Doris now came out and say, Chris Okafor did this. You're saying it's because he wants to get married. Who cares about his getting married or not? When two evil people come to you or begin to expose themselves, do you have to choose which one is right and wrong out of two evil people? As Doris told you that she's not bad, Doris says she's evil, that she was used as a weapon. So now because she came out to talk, you are going to excuse the idiot, the traitor, the treacherous pastor. Oh, because he was single. So because you're single means you fuck everybody in your church. I'm just asking, because I don't know where two wrongs can ever make a right. When people bring things that we see, stop judging about which is the lesser evil. Roll them together in a ball and curse both of them and toss them out. Evil is evil. It doesn't matter when two evil people begin to expose one another. The herbalist that is using innocent children for juju and the catcher that is going to the streets to lure them to him to kill. You are going to tell me who is bad, who manipulated who? They are both evil, is what I'm trying to say. And no, people do not give up what they're benefiting from. There was no way Doris was coming out to tell you because she felt she had the assurance of the pastor. You understand what I'm saying? And there's no way that pastor would have left her if she was still useful. She maximized her wickedness. Doris is a truly evil person. I'm not going to defend what is not. And you, Ekushao, any presido, single mother. I was a single parent because my son is grown. So I'm not going to take the glory for whatever it is right now. But when I was raising them, there were days when I cried. There were days when I went to Eco Club and sucked all the responsible men like Professor Oki and all this Larry Johnson. And I went to them and I said, please, would you be mentors to my sons? Because there are certain things women cannot teach boys, even though some of them turn out really wonderfully well as children. Obama was raised by his grandmother. Not even a single mother. His mother died when he was young. And his father, Tishona Nilo. I keep telling us the standard we live by is that which God has set for us. Not that which we set for ourselves or that life has given us. Do you think if there was any man that I found that would have been just as honest, that cared, that was generous enough, supporting enough, bringing business ideas, and we try one or two businesses and it clicks, that I would not have married? What am I doing here? As strong as you are, you will go 10 years, 5 years, 4 years. Then what you just do you really believe that there are single mothers, good single mothers, that originally were wedded with their common sense? Single mother that actually was married once with beauty in her heart. If you see those that are not married again, it's because they are afraid that they would have walked into another trap. Yes, another bad trap. But you will see a single mother that is guaranteed a good man, good sex life, good money coming with it, reasonable man that respects and honors them, and you think they won't marry. They will marry you. I I'm seconding the voices of the many responsible Nigerian women, even though they're single parents themselves, but they're different from Olusha Aladochishi. They're different from those that have been pimped and sleeping with your husbands. They are different from women that are diabolical and praying for your home to break. They are different from your pastors and prophets. There's one that calls herself Bianca or Beyonce in London that a married woman had gone to help her pray for her husband, and now the husband is in her house as her own husband. They're different from homebreakers. People who will spit out white from here and spit out black from the other side. Marriage is a beautiful and honorable thing. It's just because a lot of us are disillusioned. We can't trust. We don't trust. And we're not seeing men. Even if I have work as a registered nurse, does that mean I should go and marry Olori Buruko Oloshala Inironu? What is wrong with our men? Why don't you have ideas? Why don't you come to the table with ideas that show yes, any kotefe bayon fi aye she. Tí ó ṣe pé kéèyàn kan hanko aye lo yin lórí. Ma wo ṣòkòtò mato mashu, eat beans, don't eat bar, you can't wear black, you wear green, ni gbogbo yin ba ori buruku rules laws and back in. And half of this men gone that you're looking at like you should marry are fucking your wives. You married men, you're fucking each other's wives. Does that negate what is right? Don't we all have shame again? What is wrong with us? Wrong is wrong and right is right, and two wrongs can never make a right. And yes, marriage is a beautiful and honorable thing. Forget about the fact that half the world, or more than 75% of them, are fucking on each other, lying and cheating and with hidden agendas. But when you meet those few marriages that are ordained of God, and the woman knows her place and the man knows his role, what a beautiful thing marriage can be. That's why you see me laughing, and I'm not bitter, and I'm not discouraging you, because when I was married, mo dúró tán 100% láti inú orí mi dé ẹsẹ̀ mi. All the contact and connections I used to know erased. I was lost in him. The life that he set up as our own, as young as we were. I was 21, he was 24. That was his life. Don't go to your father's house. I gave him, but he was a wrong person. He was a bad manager. He was a narcissist. He was undeserving of the loyalty, but I played my part fully. That's why when I left, I knew I played my part. And even though now he's 60-something and I'm 58, he's trying to make up, but I don't feel the magic anymore. The past is the past. It's gone. And just because of that one misstep that he mismanaged, I may die like this and never marry again, because I will never be second or third wife to anybody. It is my choice. I don't care how rich you are. And I can't be a side chick. I hate it. You understand? So at this stage now, to see a man that is a widow or single with ideas and still has some adventure in him for life is hard. A lot of them, 60, 65, they think they've worked all their life and now they want to sit back and just enjoy in their little corners. And I don't blame them. Because this body no be firewood. It's not iron. So we can measure our exertion in life and our losses and things we've been through on the same level. But if anybody ever lies to you that marriage is a bad thing, you tell them the choices they made were the ones that were bad, not the union itself. Let's be honest. It may be a high standard that we find hard to meet, but that doesn't mean it's a wrong thing. When you go to sit for JAMB and they tell you the cutoff point is 250 and you score 210, if you truly have something to do with your life, you will go back and sit for that JAMB until you get 250 or 251. You don't, because of that, become a tailor. Some people have done it in the past and it has worked for them, but stop taking chances with your life. On this cyberspace, we will tell each other the truth, no matter what you say. Everything in my life you think, yeah, and it is true. Like Liz said, when you're free. I'm free right now. That's why I'm frustrated. Nobody's bringing business ideas. Nobody is trying to look at what you can do to work together. Instead, they have the latest party, the latest Ashwebi, the latest this, the latest that. It's how to join associations and things that will take more from you than you can afford to give. If I call now, do you have any bobo there? They will supply me with thousands of bobo. But they don't have business ideas to give you. And they won't go into collaboration or joint ventures. So you know, it's easier in Nigeria, because when I explain that, you don't understand. If I was in Nigeria, I'll be working with my catering services. I'll be doing all kinds of things. But here, I'm a professional. I'm a registered nurse. Before I can go into those kind of home things, I have to be careful. Because if I sell cake to my neighbor, and the son there said my cake gave him diarrhea, it's a lawsuit. I could lose my license. So abroad is different from home. That is why you look at us abroad like we're lazy. We don't know what to do. We know what to do. We just don't want to. We don't want to gain in pursuing something to lose everything we have. These are countries of laws. The UK, London. That's why I'm looking for something that doesn't take away or cannot endanger my license. That's why I'm trying to look for affiliation and set up life coaching lessons. You know, and do things that does not involve eating. Maybe party planning, maybe event planner. Because my first degree is catering and hotel management. And I look good, don't I look good to talk to people? And I'm very good with the way I relate to people. When you're single, it's the time in your life when you should be making something out of your life. Because the partner you're going to meet, as a man or a woman, may be one that has certain principles, or you need to reach an agreement that belittles you or erases your dreams, or so many things. But now I'm single. Nobody's going to ask me where I went, where I'm coming from, why you dress like this, why you do. I can go into different groups and associations. So no sex. Sex causes a lot of things. You think it helps? No. If that man helped you 50% and you slept with him, trust me, the next time he's going to help you, it'll be 20%. Sex demeans your value before men, especially before men. Learn to deal with men, roll with men, be amongst men, big boys, without panting down, and don't be proud about it. Humbly tell them, I can't do it because the God in me won't let. Let's use the name of Jesus to bring things home. Don't let us always just open these legs anyhow. I'm a single parent and I hate it. Every step of the way, I've always hated it. I have always hated it. You do everything alone. You ask the wrong people for advice. What you are running around, getting help from 10, 20 people from, if you got one good partner, both of you can form a formidable force against the world. Both of you. Because that is God's original plan. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. You understand what I mean? You're hearing it from me. Diva. No, I'm only a queen, royalty before God, not before men. I don't need your titles. I just need to speak the truth. You understand me? For the sake of our children coming. And for the sake of men that are beginning to look like, at women, like we're one senseless bunch. There's still good women out there. I know you don't have to think I'm one of them. I deliberately used that. I just wanted to see how that is. You know, normally my eyelashes are shorter. But like I said, it's part of being free, of being single. You understand what I say? That's what I'm saying. When you're single, there are a lot of things that you can do to make money. You shouldn't be begging as a single woman. It's a disgrace. And then as a single parent, and I'm going to second that, if you don't make it as a single woman, you will never make it as a married woman. Because that means what you're depending on is your in between your legs, looking for men that's going to dash you, lift you, make you rich. Now, deal with men to help collaborate with you for business. Approach them about running their bars, running their businesses, being personal assistant, and keep your legs closed. I will never stop telling you to keep your legs closed. You understand? Okay. Good night. God bless you. And goodbye.